Well, we've just wrapped up the AEMT's 79th AGM, 79. That's almost twice my age, giving away my age there. So next year, we'll be celebrating our 80th AGM, an anniversary of the AEMT. And I'd love to be enjoying that with all of our members next year in a big celebration, 80 years. So what did we talk about at this AGM? Well, we talked about the direction we're taking the AEMT. We talked about value. We talked about sustainability, and we talked about quality. So quality, our main focus over the next few years is to raise the quality of the industry, set a general standard for where members sit. We've got a code of practice meeting, committee meetings that are looking at 6 tenets of where AEMT members will be measured on quality, expertise, integrity, safety, stability, and sustainability. And the key metrics which we'll audit you on there. This is going to be discussed in great detail on the 18th of July in Nottingham, and we'd love as many members to be there as possible. So please come to the website and register for that meeting, because we're literally shaping the future of the AEMT in that room on the 18th of July. So please turn up to that. Value. We last year I spent a lot of time touring around a lot of members' facilities and understanding the challenges that you all face. Training, skills and recruitment was high on many of your lists. We've partnered with an organisation called Unifrog this year, and Unifrog are linked in with about 1.8 million students of the ages 11 to 18, and their remit is to introduce these young people to their future career paths. And if we can reach that audience on their website and on their apps with the young, that's probably the best thing we can do immediately for the industry. Further to that, we're looking at forming an apprenticeship group to see where we can form better training and an official standard for the industry. And so that adds real value and quality to the membership. And finally, last but definitely not least, sustainability is a major thing we're focusing on as well. We've partnered with Climate Action for associations. They've done our own emissions. You can find our 2023 emissions on the website. And we're also now able to offer that emissions calculating for all of our members by the services they provide. And they do an excellent package service of finding out what your emissions were for the year, and then an action plan to take forward on where you can reduce the emissions. So I highly recommend that. And the more data we get from our members on the emissions they emit, the more data we have to understand where the industry as a whole emits the most emissions and saves the most emissions. So I'd encourage all members to do that so we can work together to lower the industry's emissions, but also become advocates for industry as a whole, because we are the direct route between the members and industry in lowering their emissions all over the world. And that just about wraps up our strategy for this year and where we're taking the AEMT over the next few years. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to speak to me, please reach out. The details will be available on the website or on this video. And thank you for your time.